Welcome on in everyone to Total War Warhammer 3 in part 17 of our Trick Stab Grim Node and Mortal Empires campaign. In today's episode, we're here for a siege on Stragcore. I've spent a good deal of our gold just kind of across the different settlements here, doing what we can, and I also recruited up a couple of extra engineers. These guys came in at rank 14. We're going to go ahead and join up with Isaac here while Feskit goes on an adventure trying to find us some more allies or Skaven to declare war on. Here on the Witchwood, I have decided we're going to go ahead and tear out the Warlog Laboratory. That way we can get in the building here, the subterranean strip mine, that gives us 300% more income from raising settlements. This will allow us to raise the Witchwood and give a absolute heap of cash. Sorry, we can get the Temple of Anathrema. That doesn't seem right. I mean, I'll take 10% more muscle strength for all of our armies, but something about that doesn't seem correct at all. Alright, let's come on in here with Marv and do some damage to this king. Fallen king. Meet our blade. Alright. So reinforcements will be approaching from this side. All we actually have to do is defeat the defenders and capture the key building to win this battle. And so I think that's what we're going to try to do here. Now, we'll of course set up our catapults in position, where they can take out a good majority of this settlement here. We already have a 585 range. As soon as we have that extra, I think it's like 30% more range bump, they are going to be hitting anything in the field they want to. I'll leave the mutant right over here back to defend. I'll say the same thing with these guys, but they may just take out our catapult teams. Lightning, I'm going to put behind, because they might be able to zap Ushab to you as soon as they show up. A little bit here's the center. Eggnog to rush on in. This is one of those where if we move quickly, we can win this battle before the reinforcements show up. Not even Bo's actually in position that is useful here. And just the Skaven slaves. We'll just split over here just in case we need a little bit of a speed bump. They should perform marvelously, or they would die in agony, as they deserve. Alright, lackeys.
Worthy of Skryre.
War. A globe of healing here. Give yourself a healing potion. Let's go ahead and move on. Hold the foes. All we have to do is capture that point in the back. So that's what we're going to work towards. Lightning cannon. I'm going to leave you here. Because Ailes will pull back a little bit too. Move on forward to stop anyone from coming out this side. Move in. Look how fast this frontal wheel is. Your recharge goal, we don't necessarily need those. Just blast through the line. How amazing. Alright, Menace below summon. Go ahead and catch these Dakar warriors slipping. Blast these clowns to bits. 50 seconds before that group comes on in. Let's just avoid them and go after the... Drop that brass orb. Might have been able to catch us with the mass here. Find out quite soon. Kills and Doom, you push through. Alright, we've got the zone. I mean, they can counter capture. We'll come after these skeleton archer chariots here. Advancing on this side, we'll go ahead and have the worm grinders ready. Ravens, your warriors flee. Alright, Menace below summon here to help us take out these archer chariots. Lightning here. Oh, he barely got out of the range. Drag those chariots down.
Bang, bang!
Come on, Patrick, we need you now too.
Warlock engineer!
As all these guys gotta move up goofily. For these units in front of us, reinforcements have arrived. We're just gonna rotate to deal with them as they come up. Drag down these warriors. They've realized what my strategy is. Patrick, get in here. Lobber this lord. Not seeing you Shabti summon yet. And it's only a matter of time. Let's catch these skelly spears. More lightning on these Nehekar warriors. Alright, their lord's trying to get us away from the zone. It's not gonna work for me here. Not gonna work even a little bit.
Food for clan rats!
Still some space. Roll through to the back of these spears. On both of you. As soon as we do capture this zone. Oh, there's the Ushabti summon. Stop them from. Oh, that's the warp quake. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, thankfully, it seems to be working out pretty well. These guys don't necessarily know what they want to do. Go ahead and turn catapults ever so slightly. Charge on in. Rattling guns just annihilated friendlies. Okay, that's enough, boys. Calm down. You got him. Alright, that secondary army there is staying well back. Let's go capture this zone. Looks like E-zone falls to us, and that should be a victory. Bump him out of there. Next king, we've captured the zone. And that should end the battle. Hidden, interesting. It always does when the AI captures them on me. Maybe it's capturing all the zones. That we can do. We got the super speed here on this one. Have the Wheels of Doom go capture Z's zone. Yeah, they're just gonna sit over there. Let us do the capturing. Here's what we'll do instead then. All right, we see what you're up to. So let's not capture all the zones. Take out this leader. Bring you guys around and go after them. Now that we've realized what they're up to, we shall counter it. Lord is wounded. Alright, lads, move on in. We had another Tomb King to go after. Oh, what are you scared of, Tomb Kings? Is it your immediate demise? Alright, here they come. We'll have the Skaven Slave Spears come up front. Alright, catapults don't have that much ammunition left, but whatever they have is going to be pretty deadly. Just a single volley.
Quick, quick! Yes, yes! Council's command! Right, yes! Move!
Alright, so we want to avoid their archers if they have any. I'm not really seeing.
Quick, fast!
Daddy Bubo's getting some snipes in. If we deal with this lord, we pretty much just have them defeated. Alright, you three, get those globes over here. Do some sketchy maneuvering. We'll go ahead and grab another Wand of Jet. Off to the side here with this Warp Quake, Nutty Boobos. This is, yeah, to get some good shots. Rahotep.
Warlock Master!
Go ahead and catch Rahotep here. And move to crunch him. Brass orb these boys behind. Try to. Anyone chasing those clan rats should be doomed. There goes the curse. Which we're not worried about at all. Those clan rats hold the line. Leaders can go ahead and pull back. Launch those globes in there. Alright, go ahead and stop them from moving and then run yourself. Oh, you can't. Never mind, I understand how that works. Let's take down these Ushabti.
Warlock Master!
Lightning here. Fall back, Natty Boobos. You guys gotta fall back as well. Or launch your globes this way. You do the same this way. We'll have some more globe teams come on in. Awesome stuff. Abilities for days. Come on, crash in here. Keep blitting through. Go ahead and activate Quake. No one's coming through this side. As long as we're out of the way, those globes should start launching their goodies too. Alright, this way none of the Tomb Kings get to escape.
Warlock Master!
Drop the lightning here.
On Grant command.
They're in guard mode, they should be able to throw their globes even if they're under attack. Push you through the line. Sniper's doing some seriously good work. And looks like
Retreat, retreat!
that is 2 armies crunched. Beautiful stuff. They thought they'd get to flee. Alright, an even better victory than I could have even expected. That is the rest of the Exiles in the Heck wiped out. It's the current group. They come back so quickly. Now we'll go ahead and take Strag Core here at Tier 3.
Make Under Empire bigger!
Exactly. We'll go ahead and then chuck in the walls here as Strag Core into also... Wolf Rats could be intriguing. Let's just go for the Warrens for the extra replenisher rate, and then the scavenge pile as well.
Master Engineer!
Marv will give that last point into his engineering skill. Maximum ammunition and reload time reduction for all of our catapults, which, if we look here, I think these guys are at 4.2 seconds. So, you can't dodge when there's one. You're dodging the first volley and 2 more are already on their way in. Pretty terrifying. Also, why they go through the ammunition so quick. Evasion here on Murda.
Machines and then sorcery!
We'll go ahead and do the arms dealer point here for Stevie.
That will work!
Eggnog can have a little bit more health. And Glorious. Held out Strag Core, we have to go after Clark Rond, the Venom Glade, and the Circle of Destruction. Thankfully, they only have minor settlements. But this does put us at odds with Silostra, since she's in the way. We may just want to try to go for another peace treaty with Kotep.
Why should I?
He's not interested, even with all of his armies being wiped out. I'm gonna go ahead and not put these walls in just yet, because it's a good deal of gold, and I need some for recruiting some units here with Isaac.
Warlock Master of Skryre!
Since we'll be dealing with a Stonkia inside of our settlement, most likely, let's go a couple of Globe Claw catapults. We have 2 turns for them to come in, which is a little bit spooky, but they should arrive on time. We can go a couple of Skaven Slave Spears, too, just to hold the line for a brief moment. You go join up with Isaac, and that'll be super useful for them. Perfect. That's all we can do to this turn.
Yes, yes.
Let's see how our foes react. Here comes supper. An army of man-things approaches. Are you hungry? We make man-witches for days.
Warlock ready.
Nuevo Lucchini.
I order scurry move.
And also, if we get this down here in Itzel, that'd be awesome. So there's Lord Skrulk. And yeah, now we just gotta find Itza itself, and we can drop that here. Because I would say that's gonna be making them even more money than the likes of his capital. He's a lot closer than I thought he'd be, though. So there we go, getting a little bit spicy, going after Iron Spike. I think Iron Spike can hold. Even if not, we're gonna go ahead and move in here, take down Soldator again, and give him 2 targets. You can either go after Trick Stab and lose your army, or you can go after that other settlement there and definitely lose your army. All scribes, and there's our short victory complete. Glory to you, glory to us. The war will go on forever, as that is the nature of this turbulent world, but at the moment we can claim a victory. Short victory achieved. So what we're going to be doing is likely going into the long victory campaign here, so we just got 45 more settlements for us to be sacking. For completing our short victory campaign, we have an extra 3 recruit rank for all of our armies. But if you have any specialized goals you'd like to see us complete here for this campaign, go ahead and please shout those on out in the comments below. And as long as they make sense, I'm happy to go for them. Oh, Stonky, you're going to be cheeky and go after Scarpel's lair, aren't you? Thankfully, everything over here has walls. Feskett, I was going to have you go out and explore, but for now, we'll have you join up with Isaac. He needs all the help he can get.
Channel fight chaos.
And Marv. I do want to deal with the last of these clowns here. So what we'll do is we'll come on out. Stop here, switch into an ambush, catch King Hashadu. Yeah, they're definitely building up bigger military buildings over in these smaller settlements they have here. I will do the walls in the Obsidian Peaks. Right there in Stragcore. Prepare the blade of spiders decided to break for us, did they? Oh no. Stonky's gonna stop us from doing any more recruiting. Let's at least go ahead and grab the Pit Fighters of Hell's Deep and the Death Squad. And then we'll try to grab a couple of... Rattling guns would be incredible, but the globes can actually go up on the walls. Likely she'll just start the siege, we won't be able to do that anymore.
Sizzle Scorch.
Brute draft compressors here at Sildrator. As well as walls, just for money making and defense.
Warlock Master.
We can move up and threaten the Great Rock Point.
Big battle.
There we go. Now you've got a couple things to worry about. So for Marv the Mad, we can give you a point into rally, onward towards our elite skills.
Assassin. This way.
Forced to move through the coldest of terrain. Anyone else want to trade with us? The Drowned? Ooh, Silostra.
Approach the Madame Captain. What do you offer?
Apparently, spices, salt, obsidian, iron, and some exotic animals. Thank you kindly. A compelling offer. Your scurrying rat claws have certainly done the legwork. Yes, we can trade with Silostra, and if she causes any issues, we'll just drop mortars right in through her chimney. It's the only thing to do. So Chief Chad, you are going to move on further. We haven't... We already did defeat a Stonkia, but she hasn't come on back yet. So we need to get on here and take down the ancient city. Already tier 5, so they've got some pretty good stuff coming out of here. Sanctum of Quintex. Elemental Bear is going to be a problem. Very large targets they are, though, so they do really suffer against rattling guns. Alright, the Plane of Gas is under attack. They're just going to go straight on in. A decisive defeat it gives us, man. Not giving much respect to the Ratmen. Fair enough, I'm going to bring all the Menace below to save our hometown, at least up to 8. We've got 2 warp bombs. Let's bring 2 more, that way I can actually try to make use of our warp bombs. Alright. The defense of the Plane of Gas begins. Alright, good news about them going for the attack now also is if we win, which of course we will because Skaven supremacy, if we win, we will get to recruit all the units that we already were. Start the deployment up, they've recruited, they are deployed in several different areas with all of their warriors, which they're just going to try to rush the walls. I respect it, but we'll see how well it works for them. Let's go Globe Claw on this side for sure. Kind of an angle attack there. Same thing with these Poison Wind Mortars. Great stuff. So for all of the other infantry we have, a heap of Storm Vermin. Not Clan Vrrtkin Storm Vermin, sadly. Shock Rats. Ninja Rats. Only 2 Globe Teams. A couple more Ninja Rats. Slaves, Victor's Death Squad, and then some Rat Ogres. I fail to see how this could be a decisive defeat, but alright. But Hell's Deep Defenders here. This is going to be where the majority of the enemy is going to be coming from. Let's go ahead and deploy the Globe Teams behind the walls. We'll move them up as the enemy approaches. We'll do the Shield Lads as the initial arrow soak.
Ready, steady.
Both the Globeneers, the Master Globeneers up here. Do Shock Rats defending against these other groups. So we'll go Shock Rat here. And a Skaven Slave Spears here. With the Death Squad. You can rush over and help if anything actually gets up on top of the walls there. Oh, there's Skaven Slave Spears. Can we spread them out to multiple towers? The answer is no. The Ninja Rats over here. Should be able to dodge a lot of the Akshina air ambusher bolts, and then we should be able to obliterate them with our towers. This is a complete death field here. Alright, we'll go ahead and put in a tower. Your 1 tower in both of these positions. Gonna heat more Skaven on this side. Alright, so other Shock Rats. Perfect. We'll do Storm Vermin up front, ready to confront Stonkia. Let's deploy the extra Clan Rats where we need them, when we need them. Gotta run our slings. I think having you guys up here and here is gonna be a good call. Warlock Master. Who are we missing deployed? It's like absolutely no one. So all of our main characters. Infantry. Death Squad, I think, is going to count as a specialized. We'll have all the specialized infantry as the Night Runners and the Death Squad in the Hell Pit abominations, and then all the Rage can be together. Alright, Astankia. Bring it on. Bring it on. Alright, there goes the Battle Bear. Wooga 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 wooga. That's going to immediately delete them. Actually, didn't lose too many gutter runners there. All things considered, that's a pretty terrifying ability. Why are these towers so meh?
Storm vermin.
I could have swore we upgraded our towers. Well, that's going to cause us more issues than... Ooh, yeah, shock rats taking some serious damage. Throwing Star's going to do some good work there. Let's go ahead and take out... Well, that doesn't actually tend to work, does it? Yeah, Kachina are too good at fighting. We'll summon them in the middle here. And they should all pile in, and we can try to go for the Warp Bomb. Gotta keep an eye on down here on that group. Thankfully, the mortars are eviscerating these guys. Not really taking that much damage. Most of the other Akshina decide to run. It's a very fair strategy. Extrins, get ready. They have docked on the walls. You start firing here. Keep it the dudes coming around on the walls. I don't think they're going to do that well against our... Winning against this group of Akshina. Love it. Ready to take down a Stonkia. Summon these guys in here. Before the heals through, they're going for... He goes for all of the summon, or all of the abilities immediately. It's a pretty impressive amount of clicks. Let's do towers in wherever we can. So tier 1 tower here. Make sure to get up and help. Shock rats, you have slaying to do. Rigger rack. Slow anything trying to come through on this side. The ninja rats actually should have do a pretty good job of cutting them all down. Especially if we bring them help. Should wait for the Wooga Bear on the Fighters of Hell's Deep. So in the middle of this armor here, see if we can't catch them. That's what I meant to do initially. Come on. Charge through the middle here. No matter how much damage you take, go catch these halberdiers. They're gonna get scared quite quickly, but that's alright. Alright, now you kiss the Vites, you do as much damage to them as possible. Good boys. More damage. Alright, Globes, you guys both stop firing for a moment. Still haven't quite taken enough damage.
Warlock Engineer! Master kill!
Warlock Engineer. Come on. They're in the middle of all these Gislevites. I think they know it. Oh, there we go. Oh, we had it for a moment. Come on, just let me cast it. It looks like it's there. Come on, then. Oh, so they just haven't quite taken half. It looks like they have. It's just not letting me set off the bomb. There it goes. I only hit the one unit. How sad. Still summoning more here. Alright, they pushed through our group with the shock rats. Extrins, Death Squad, and company, though, are doing a pretty good job against these Cosmars back line. And they're just pushing through to go capture zones. I despise when the AI does this. Up down those warriors. Start putting up those tier 1 towers wherever we can, just to weaken everything as they come through. Don't claw catapults. You guys both save your ammo. That's not fun. Picks out one of the catapults. And she can just sit back there and continue to do that. Have all of our towers fire on her. Clan agrees. Get fighters, come on back a bit.
Move, move. What orders?
Open to your teams. Find a good spot for you boys. So much going on though, we're starting to get some lag. I know I took you off of fire. Well, I guess we still have you targeting the unit. Fire here if you can. We continue to run through our settlement at max speed. Go ahead and have these menace below take out this group. We lost that fight, really. We're on PowerPoint presentation mode now. These Akshita have pushed their way through our lines, which is my least favorite thing that the AI does. Spears take this group down. Saving our Warp Lightning good. Let's go ahead and start dropping them here. There and stop this group. Looks like they have... Why are we through the gates? That doesn't make any sense. Step up and take out these Akshina. Come on, Sport, we're gonna close that gap. So glad you guys won that fight. Same thing here. Stay up on the wall. Come on down this way. Looks like you were dueling with... Yeah, you got outside somehow. Move him around. The Akshina are coming up the walls. They're going to be exhausted for doing so. Go ahead and upgrade this tower up to a Zap tower. And the Akshina are just able to put out a ton of damage. Get our next Menace Below summon on them. Go catch them, please. Comply, agreed. Put you in the middle of this group.
Retreat, retreat.
Try to charge into this group of Akshina, that we have everyone in the middle here. Trying to get ready to defend. There are going to be, because the fight's coming in from all sides, globe teams look to be mostly dealing friendly fire damage.
Clan Skryre.
Go ahead and bring them up and around here. Oh, we missed the warp bomb opportunity. I'd hope. A literal PowerPoint presentation. Alright, let's get you firing on these Akshina. Poison Wind Mortars, you kind of do the same. Let's move over here after these. Donkey has got some really good accuracy there.
Warlock Master!
Eviscerate these dudes coming across the wall. Stop those Akshina. Congrats, this is your next target. Come on forward a bit. Globe Claws are actually starting to get to work again. Let's upgrade some more towers where we can. You guys absolutely should not be brave enough to come charge again. Globe, come on over. I'm gonna go ahead and send these guys out to go chase the Stonkia around. Sounds crazy, but that's what we're gonna do. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and use Menace Below to catch this group, and then we're gonna go ahead and surround them. Go back and throw those daggers at those unarmored peasants. Unarmored peasant scum. That broke them. We need to go after these Akshina who are just deep into our territory. Capturing as many zones as they can. Fighters, Hell's Pit, come on back a little bit further. They don't quite have the range there, but you guys should be able to almost launch some blobs in. the Kiss the Lights fall, our GPU has a better time.
Worthy of Skryre!
Go chase a Stonky around. The best job you could have here. Go ahead and provide some flanking support here. Trench Beast, you go ahead and fall back a little, not Trench Beast, but just normal pit fighters, come on back.
Skaven! Yes, yes!
Sort of fall back further into the burrows here. Or just go ahead and turn around and go after these goblins, or at least stand here and put you into skirmish mode so you can be a big nuisance. And about captured that tower. Cheeky rats. That's my job. Night Runner Slings, get on up here. Get current fired on by everyone else. Stonky comes screaming through. Pit Fighters, go ahead and lock her down. She's just gonna sit right out of range. Oh, Stonky, you were so cheeky. Alright, we've defeated this side. Let's go ahead and move up and around. Low Claw, you're not firing anymore. Yep, on fire, Will. Forge through there sounds perfect. Stonky is getting a globes for days. So are our pit fighters, though, unfortunately. Alright, the Akshina disappeared again, so we gotta push through and find them once more. Why these guys have stopped moving. Oh, that's... We clicked off, but of course we're summoning in our last minutes below. Where are they coming in at? All the way over here. Yoy. Night Runner Slings move over just a little bit there. I'm gonna leave only the single Halberdier teams here. Everyone else can come up and around. Get ready to help out with this choke point. Alright, with the death of a Stonkia, they are going to break and run pretty quickly. You hear the birds all tweeting as she charged into the fray. Does Akshina disappear too? Here they are. Hunt them down. Those warriors have been pretty well bogged in one spot for a long time. Okeem, start wreaking havoc on this valley. Pit Fighter, you guys need to fall back a little bit so we can force the Kislevites to come our way. And they're on one long stream. Welcome to Death Canyon.
Strike them down, comrade!
Nasty things die. There's no retreat. You're just gonna go straight back into the lightning. All over the floor. Oh, they're just gonna keep retreating into the globes. How perfect. Well, I'm gonna continue to go for some target practice here on these Kislevites, and we'll catch you in a moment. Alright, we actually had ourselves a crash at the very, very end of that battle, and me not wanting to do another one of those fights on camera, went ahead and fought it one more time here. Problem was, things went a little bit different where we actually lost Isaac Yosef. I'm not even sure how this happened. He just all of a sudden was dead. We went from full health to 0 like that. It could have been one of the Spirit Bears blasted by a Stonky, but I don't think that should have enough damage to one-shot a hero, so I have no clue what happened. He's gone, though, so that's a thing. We're going to go ahead and take the extra gold.
Good.
Alright, Isaac Yosef was indeed slain in battle, so we need to replace him. Strategist, the aggressive, the strong, or the perceptive. Let's go for the strong. Welcome to Mutant.
Mighty
Master Mutant.
Engineer, I am.
We're going to call you Martin. How exciting. Welcome, Martin. Marv the Mad's ambush was foiled, but a brutal business is now active, so all of the warriors have 20 more base weapon damage for all factions. We've got the Globe Claw catapults now, so we'll go ahead and strike on out and finish these fools off. Let's do a route marcher here with Martin.
Master engineer.
This Globadier, we're going to go ahead and snag the points into triangulation for both. Eskit can have better control, or better training and control and a tail weapon. How exciting. And Martin can come on out and drop kick Vadim.
Good.
Eisennev.
He'll fight
More like Eisen dead. Got him. We're going to go ahead and take the enslavement of these Kislevites. Did we reach Astankia? No. So let's go ahead and fall back to the plane of gas. And continue to build up another force here. So, Martin, currently have 2 Poison Winged Globadiers. Go ahead and actually give you 2 Death Globes too. Pardon me. And we'll go ahead and... yeah, we can blend together both the Redolent Miasma, the Corrosive Miasma, and then a couple of the Death Globe versions too. Sounds perfect to me. Range on these guys is still just 260, which is pretty meh for mortars. Let's go ahead and replace the Death Squad. I just don't feel like paying for Death Runners. And we'll replace them with Shock Rats. Grab a couple more units of Slave Spears here through Global, because it costs not much more than through normal, so just a heap of Skaven Slave Spears. 3, 4. 4 sounds like actually like a good balance, and then we can see what we can grab through Skryre's recruitment as well. So they just have the straight up warp fire throwers, which discourage people. And that could be interesting. They also have the normal Plague Claw catapults, which are better at directly hitting enemy units. I think we just want another warp lightning cannon though. How long would it be to get us through global? Still 2 turns. Okay, well, fighting against the Kislevites, I actually also want some Wolf Rats. So let's grab us the Poison variant. We'll grab 2 of them. 2 Poison variant Wolf Rats, and then Lightning Cannons for disrupting their mages. And Astankia. Keep her skating around and worrying about her life. Alright, Marv, time for you. Oh, that's not good.
Master engineer.
Lorna. So no one shall be devoured alive. Let's see if we can't sneak past it. Or if you're willing to sign a peace treaty with me.
No reason to barter with such
I mean, the reason is you either barter with us or you get wiped out. We'll trespass on Alarielle a little bit here. She already despises us. A little bit spooky. I'm happy to fight you guys in the underway. Bring it on, Hakoros. And then what we could really do is we could capture the Circle of Destruction and give it to Alarielle. Be a little bit sneaky. Try to get at least a trade agreement going with her. Probably nothing else, but we could at least trade and get as much, leech as much gold from
machinations.
The pointed-eared things if we can. Sure, we'll go give you the Sword of Strife. The Intricate and Iron Curse icon. We don't have a ton of extra goodies there in terms of ancillaries and such. Engineering student and mechanic. Triangulation there, just boost up that damage as much as we can. Got plenty of foods. We'll come in here to the Globe Claw catapults. I like to have one of them be hallucinogenic and one of them be corrosive. Alright, glorious stuff. Here in the Witchwood. Oh, the subterranean strip mine is 80 discoverability. I want to probably put this in after we've got some forces over here, otherwise it's just going to get destroyed immediately. So what we'll do is we'll pop in the Underway Junction. Sergei has fallen back to the Purified Forest, the Petrified one. Oh, and they're inside their settlement. What fools. Is Otterwell's going to work with us this time? A valiant defeat. You didn't see what happened to the last set of Kislevites, did you? Agony's Succession. Oh no. Well, those Globe Claw catapults are doomed. Raven Scent. Gate of Thorns, so they'll take a speed penalty as long as they're moving. And then Inverses, which actually does hurt our Trench Beasts. Not bad. They've got Spirited Away, or an Unburdened Step. And the Incarnate's Wrath. A lot of extra physical resistance. Let's surround them here. I think Trickstab can handle that fight, no problem. Let's go ahead and grab Johnny Boy.
Warlock, master of
Got
Skryre.
Dimitri, too. Your ocean scouts bring news that a bloated corpse of a massive sea monster has floated to the surface in some nearby straits. That's such a rude way to describe Silostra. Go ahead and loot said carcass. We will auto-resolve, tentatively, and then num-num on those corpses. Delicioso. Jonathan has gained 6,000 treasury and some more experience.
Master engineer.
Here's what we'll do with this army. Let's use the full steam ahead, come way past the Grey Rock Point, and then we can come after Dimitri when he comes over to reinforce. But he can only reach us in March Stance. Especially if we come on him with Chief Chad and say, hey, well, we could also wound their Ice Frost Maiden.
Make that thing scream howl.
Successful. There goes Melitza. She's going to have to go ahead and take a quick nap.
Need promotion.
Sleep off those wounds. John will give you another point into Quartermaster. And then Ivan, I think, fleet-footed for a little bit more speed. Up to 56 is pretty nice. Wouldn't mind giving him another one of those banners that gives us 45% more speed in Wayfarer. Sounds pretty great. We will pick up the next episode with a battle against the Daughters of the Forest. For now, I'm going to be out of time for today. Thank you all so much for stopping by today's Clan Vrrtkin campaign. If you all enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like for the like guide and a sub for this uptime. See you all in the next one.